All right, so this video is going to be talking about elasticity. Now, elasticity, we're going to be mainly focusing on demand, on the demand side of elasticity. So what demand looks like for elasticity. The reason why we're looking at elasticity, it kind of comes in a big factor when looking at particular products, how elastic they are and how responsive they are to a price change. So how consumers might be affected by a price change and how does that affect their consumer spending. Certain products will be very elastic, certain will be very inelastic. So we'll talk about what elasticity is first. Elastic just means it's very responsive to a price change. If I change the price just by a little bit, the quantity demanded is going to change by a lot then. The equation that we're going to be using is percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. And look at the absolute value. We're calling this the elasticity coefficient. Since demand is negatively sloped, we have to look at the absolute value of it. So, first off, this curve, generally speaking, this is going to be more elastic. If I change price a little bit, I'll do P1 to P2, the change in quantity is a lot more. Now I kind of drew this curve not so much straight, not very straight, but you can see how this difference is supposed to be more than this difference. That's the percentage change. Remember the whole percentage change equation, Q2 minus Q1 divided by Q1 to equal the percentage change. So quantity over price. If this number is going to be big, this is small, that means the coefficient is going to be big. So if the elasticity coefficient is greater than 1, it means that it's elastic. Goods like that, I think of like pizza. Pizza would be more elastic good if they're changing the price. I might just say, hey, you know what? I'll go to another pizza restaurant, I'll get a substitute good instead of pizza. They're changing the price around that much. It comes in a factor when we're talking about perfect competition. Consumers are very responsive to change in perfect competition because there's so many firms. So if there's strawberries out there, they change their price by a little bit. I'm not going to go to this guy. I'll go to the other guy who's charging a little bit less, a fraction less, but it's pretty much the same exact strawberry. So that's how perfect competition, why the demand curve is perfectly flat. It's perfectly elastic in the perfect competition. All right, so now talking about unit is where the percentage change equal each other. It's called the unit elastic. And the last one, where elasticity coefficient is less than 1, we're calling that inelastic. So for an inelastic, the curve is relatively going to look like that. So we have P1, P2, but then we see how much quantity is going to change. For P1, Q1, Q2, didn't change by that much. Only a very small fraction of a change for a very big price change. So these are consumers are thinking, I need this product a lot more. It's more inelastic, so it's not a very responsive to price change. Medicine is typically more like this, where no matter what the price change is going to be, I need this medicine to survive. I'm going to pay this much money, whatever it's going to be for this medicine. So no matter what, that's inelastic. Then we're going to look at what it looks like on a graph. Within the same curve, there are different parts that are both elastic and inelastic. So for example, I'll show you a curve. It's going to be a straight line. It's going to be different than slope. Those are two different things. So 100 price and 100, I guess, quantity when the price is down to 0, down to 1 here. So now thinking about this top section, I guess this whole curve, linear, flat, slope of 1 over 1, easy to figure out. But for price elasticity, we're looking at percentage change. So percentage change quantity, percentage change in price. In this top portion, we'll look at the percentage change of quantity first. So quantity goes from, let's say, 1 to 2. Well, that's actually a huge percentage change in quantity. That is a massive amount. If we're going from 1 to 2, we're doubling that number. So this is going to be a big number for percentage change in quantity. But percentage change in price, we're going from, let's say, 100, or say 99 to 98. Well, in the scheme of things, 99 minus 98 divided by 98, or divided by 99, it's not that much of a change. It's a very small amount. equaling the elasticity coefficient to be very big. Now down here, the reverse of that. Percentage change, our quantity is going from 99, or say 98 to 99, or 99 to 100. That's not a very big percentage change. It's going to be a very small number. But on the other side, percentage change in price, going from 2 to 1, it's a very big percentage change in price, going from 2 minus 1 divided by 2, or divided by 1. That's a 200% gain, or loss, I guess, for down in this area. So this would be a very, very big number, which would mean that this would be a very small elasticity coefficient. The same slope can have different sections having more elastic or more inelastic. So be sure to know that, how the same curve, it'll help out when we talk about other types of elasticities as well. So next video is going to be talking about like total revenue test and income elasticity and cross price elasticity. All right, that's all.